Hey everybody, it's Nick from the Peoria Riverfront Museum. I've got some more dry ice. You saw the other dry ice video. It's not the same dry ice. That one all disappeared into the air as carbon dioxide gas. This is frozen carbon dioxide, negative 109 degrees. You can make it with machines on Earth. You can find it on Mars, sitting at the North Pole in the winter and at the South Pole all year long. And today with the dry ice, we're going to make some really crazy, weird, strange sounds with it. And speaking of sounds, in the planet Mars, there's a new NASA rover launching to Mars this summer, landing in February. It's going to bring a microphone to Mars. And so for the first time, we'll be able to hear what it sounds like on Mars. There is a very thin atmosphere on Mars. So sound waves can travel through the air. We'll get to pick up those sound waves with the microphone on the Perseverance rover. So that'll be pretty cool. All right, so what are sounds? Well, we'll come back to making the weird sounds with this. I want to show you what sounds are with this little toy. It's called Eulers Disk, and I'm going to spin it around like a coin, and we'll watch it spin and wobble, and we'll see what sounds it makes. We'll hear what sounds it makes. And it's just like spinning a coin. So let me just spin a quarter here. We've all done this before. If we were spinning this in space, it might just keep spinning, but here on Earth we have gravity pulling it down and friction with the table, and as it spins, it wobbles. And actually, as the spin slows down, the wobbling speeds up, so you hear a higher pitch, a higher frequency. So, sounds are caused by vibrations. The faster those vibrations are, the higher the pitch of the sound. The slower those vibrations are, the lower the pitch is. And we'll do the same thing we just did with the coin, and hopefully you'll be able to see the change in the frequency and the speed of the vibrations of the wobbling of Eulers Disk. So I'll go ahead and spin it just like a coin. I've got it here on a curved mirror to reduce the amount of friction. By the way, the coin I think was spinning for maybe 10 seconds or so. So maybe make a guess. How long do you think this is going to spin for? And you can count yourself if you want, and we'll see how long it takes. So let's watch for the spinning and the wobbling, the vibrations, and listen to the sound and the change in the pitch. So if you haven't seen that before, it probably spun for a lot longer than you were expecting. And that's called Eulers Disk. It's named after a guy named Euler who lived hundreds of years ago and worked on mathematics and physics of spinning things. But that's a toy you can get at Amazon, for example. Let's put this to the side. So we saw the vibrations. We heard the pitch change with the vibrations. How are we going to make sounds with the dry ice? I'm not going to spin the dry ice, but I'm going to make some vibrations by touching things to the dry ice. Because the dry ice is changing into gas right before our eyes, even though we can't see it. I can actually speed up how fast it changes into carbon dioxide gas by heating it up. And metal is a good conductor not only of electricity, but also heat. And by touching the metal to the dry ice, it'll heat up the dry ice faster. In other words, heat from the metal will go into the dry ice and it'll turn into gas at a faster rate, and that gas is going to come up, and it's going to push the spoon, and as I hold the spoon down, we'll get it going up and down, will hear the vibrations as sound waves. Very strange alien sounds. In fact, I can actually, the coin is metal. I got the quarter again, I can push this in. I can actually kind of burn an image of George Washington into the, it might be stuck in there now, into the dry ice. Probably can't see that, but of course it's not really burning it in there, it's subliming it in there. The dry ice, the carbon dioxide ice is just disappearing into gas, leaving the shape of Washington's face there. Now, if I do something like plastic, we don't get the same effect. Again, metal is a good conductor of heat, and so it transfers that heat really rapidly to the dry ice. Doesn't happen with plastic. Let's try some other pieces of metal. And again, you can get dry ice. So I get this at Hy-Vee. Again, there's two local Hy-Vees here in Peoria. Take it up there. And again, if you do get that, you have to be 18 or older to get it because it is dangerous. It is 109 below zero. I can't touch it or hold it with my hands for more than a few seconds without damaging my skin. Try a big fork. So if you're making movies or something at home, first of all, you can use it as a fog machine, but you can also use it to make really weird alien sounds if you want to do a movie on an alien planet. So try this. I'm not going to shake too much, a little bit. Try a knife. Alright, last one. Position so it's still vibrating. Should sound like a school bell. It's going up and down, gravity's pulling it down, the gas is pushing it up, and it's in a stable enough position for now. And the dry ice, oh, and there it's stopping. Might have dug itself into a little trench. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning into the virtual Peoria Riverfront Museum. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any suggestions or questions about the science stuff you saw in the video here. And as always, thanks to museum members and Visionary Society members for your support. And see you guys next time.